Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Today, we will present about our group project for the course MTK3704, which is prepared for Dr. Muhammad Nazri bin Hussein. So the group project title is Advanced Vision Student Mall, in short, ADV-Student Mall. So without wasting any time, let's proceed to the introduction.
Hai, nama saya Muhammad Syazwan bin Ismail. Nombor matrik saya S54108.
Hai, nama saya Muhammad NAIMUDDIN bin KASIM. Nombor matrik S54092.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. Nama saya MAISARAH binti AJURI. Nombor matrik S54090.
Hai, nama saya Nur Hidayah binti AZMIDI, nombor matrik S54094.
Hai, nama saya AINUR binti AMRAN, nombor matriks S54088.
We will start with the problem identified. The personal or face-to-face spending and grocery shopping in this new era affects customer and shopper, especially in academic environment. The era mentioned is the new norm combined with the mandatory of standard operating procedure, SOP in particular, which requires society to social distancing that had them live in as the consequences of pandemic. This situation gives impact on students that turns groceries to such an inconvenience. I will explain in details why it is said to be a problem. First, time consuming. University students spend almost their time to the education that involving classes, group and individual assignments, along with commitment for their positions in students' community. Independently purchasing the needs for daily life usage is compulsory for them, which that can be done at store, grocer, and shop, etc. Hence, it requires them to be in a crowd, long queue, that takes up their time which probably can be used for other important tasks. Not to forget, being in a crowd could put them in a big risk of the pandemic. The second reason is higher price. We already know the responsibility of students is they have to focus on the studies. By meaning of that, they are still jobless and financially unstable. Shopping at the market that more people also used to shop couldn't help them to save money, because the prices are the same for all people. There are just few or nearly none for student special and exception price. The third reason is stock shortage. The stock shortage of goods and foods often happened in students' area that will be not notify the students earlier before they go to purchase them. It could lead to a serious problem, especially for those in urgent to use it. Plus, students have to go out of their area to get things that aren't available nearby. It would be hard for numerous of them that didn't have own transport and a company to get there. Students are unaware of when will the foods and goods be stocked back. If the shortage occurs in a long period, they could have been starved and helpless. Next, I will explain to you about the details of solution. Considering the unpleasant difficulties that students have to go through in the midst of the pandemic, an improvised online market for students is the alternative to solve the problems happened. Creating an online platform is not a big deal. The system can be done without consuming a lot of money and time. Plus, it can be accessed limitless by many students at one time. An improvised online market is said to be a solution because it is indeed convenience. Convenience is the biggest priority as the students' time did not wasted for something useless yet bothering their commitment. There are no lines to wait at the counter to pay for what they have bought, and it can be done in minutes. Online market gives them the chance to spend and purchase 24/7, which they can do it in any time whenever they are free. Students just need to go to the web, fill their student information, then to the menus, and click on anything they needed, and then wait to checkout following up to delivery. All those are just in minutes. That would save a lot of precious time. Since we are in the pandemic, online purchasing definitely could save them from the infection, because no more social contact. Other than that, the choices online are amazing. You can do an hour choosing your items because of the variety without troublesome the next customer, especially in purchasing food. The next thing is online market offer better prices for students. This platform is created purposefully for students for reasons. All the items priced will be student friendly and in range that they can afford. Cheap deals, combo set, and offer are available when it comes to online, as the products come to students directly from the seller without involving middlemen. Students can make the comparison as well before checking the items out. Personal or face-to-face shopping wouldn't allow them to do that because they have to go to the other shop to compare the price, and sometimes they have to ask the cashier for the price because there's no price tag. This comparison thing can save their money, even a penny. Last but not least, stock availability. Students don't have to worry for the stock's availability because the seller will update them by contacting through the phone number. Either they are really in need or not of the items, that would not be a problem afterwards. The interesting part is, students can make a cancellation if they in hesitation of buying the items or not, and that would not cost them money and time. The information of students' phone number, which they have to fill in at the very first in the web, seller could use the phone number to contact them about the time of the items will be stocked up. The variety of the item surely would not require them to check other stores to shopping because the online market has provided almost everything that students need, such as stationeries, groceries, foods and drinks, and toiletries.
Now I will explain about what are finding from conducting online research. First, who are our target? So, our shop priority target is students, but it not means that outsider or citizen cannot purchase at our shop. It is because our shop objective to fulfill student needs when they busy with their commitment during the online class. By creating online platform, it can ease the burden for students who want to purchase their need, then indirectly can save their time and help them to focus in their studies. Next, I will explain about what are pros and cons of shopping with our shop. So, for pros or advantage, first, our system is available 24 hours in 7 days. Usually, students are very busy with the assignment, so from this advantage, they can shop anytime when they have free time. Next, our shop give better price for students. For example, cheap deals, shocking sale, and combo set are the package that we offer specially to the student. Students also can use the coupon and rebate as well when they want to purchase to our shop. So next, for cost or disadvantage, so first, our system is not fully functional. However, our team overcome this problem with the requirement of student information when they enter to our system. Operator department in our shop will reach the student by calling if have the issue with stock availability and delivery process. Next, what the item that we offer to consumer. So there are 4 categories item that we offer to consumer. For the first category item that we offer to consumer is stationery. For example, black pen, blue pen, liquid paper, ruler, common geometrical set, and highlighter. For the second categories that we offer to consumer is groceries. For example, fresh pocket mixed vegetable, fresh packed fruit, 5x5 tray of eggs, gardenia bread loaf, oatmeal, ice cream, and choco cookies. Next, for the third categories that we offer to consumer is food and drinks. For example, fried rice, paprik rice, fried noodles, nasi lemak ayam, char kway teow, fried pattaya rice, jimat combo, iced tea, ice Milo, Horlick, teh tarik, black coffee, Sunquick orange, and iced red syrup. For your information, for GMAT combo, only specially offer for the student that include rice, fried chicken, mixed vegetable, soup, and iced tea. For the last category that we offer to consumer is toiletries. For example, toothbrush, toothpaste, hair shampoo, body shampoo, comb, hair conditioner, deodorant, and hand sanitizer.
Today, I would like to present the solution in form of flowchart before we develop the C++ program. The outline were as follows. We start the programming by initializing and declares all the variables. The first thing first, after the program is executed, we can see that the system will print "Welcome to Advanced Vision Student Mall. You are in the front page." It means that the system tells us that we are in the main page of the store. And then the system will ask us to enter our name and phone number. So we have to see in our name and phone number. Next, we have to press an enter key again to view the menu or to view the list of the items that are available in our store. After the menu is viewed, the system will ask us either we want to place an order or not. Here, we use if and else statement. If the option is yes, the program will ask us to choose our order. Else, the option is no, the system will print "Thank you for coming to our store. Please come again later." And then the system will stop automatically. For yes option, we will be using do while loop. And in this loop, we have switch statement. And then in this statement, we have 35 cases in total. So, to place an order, we have to see in number 1 until 35 based on the list of items that we have viewed before. Okay, let's say that we see in number 40 and 40 is not in these cases, so the system will go to default and it will print "Sorry, this item is not available here." So the system will ask us again either we want to reset the program to choose the order again. If yes, the system will loop again and ask us to place our order. If no, the system will stop. In this statement, we can place an order repeatedly. Let's say for our first order, we see in number 1 and the program will ask us either we want to place an order again. If the option is yes, the system will loop us to see in the number of the item again. So we are free to choose what we want to order. If the option is no, it means that we are done choosing our items in the store and it is time to make a payment. So the system will print the amount to be paid. We press the enter key, the system will print "Your cash is." Here we have to see in the amount of money that we have. In this case, we have two conditions. If the amount of money that we have is lesser than the amount of money to be paid, the system will print that your money is not enough and the system will ask us to see in the money again. While if the money that we have is greater than the amount of money to be paid, the system will print your change is. And we press the enter key, the system will print we are processing your receipt. We have to press the enter key again to view our receipt. And then the program will stop.
Now, I'm going to represent our solution in the form of pseudocode. First, we start the program, include all the headers, void the menu, and declare all the variables that will be used in the coding later. Then, we print Welcome to Advanced Vision Student Mall. You are in the main page. As we print the message, please kindly enter your name. We would like the customers to enter their name. And when we print the message, please enter your number so we can contact you. The customers will need to enter their contact number. We will print out. Please ensure that you are maximizing your screen to ease purchasing affairs. We will pause the system while waiting for the menu to be shown on the screen. After that, we print you are viewing the item list in our shop as we display the menu. Do you wish to place an order? Will be print out and the customer will need to enter either Y or N for their option. Next, we declare the loop, since we will be looping the programs for a few times. If the customer chooses yes as their option, the system will pause before entering the ordering page. Then, we will print Welcome to Advanced Vision Student Mall. You are in the ordering hall page. Please choose your order accordingly to their numbers, 1 to 35. Then the menu will be displayed again. Here, we use do function. The customers need to enter the assigned number for their selected items. Set the payable to the sum of payable and total 1. Now, we will perform the switch case for items. For case 1, we will print you ordered for black pen, and the price for the item will be shown. As it prints how many, the customer will need to enter the quantity they ordered, and total 1 will be set as price for black pen multiplied by quantity ordered, and it will be printed as total 1. This coding will be assigned for all 35 cases. For the fourth case, when the customers input the undeclared value, the system will print, sorry, this item is not available, and will ask, would you like to reset the program and choose again? Enter Y for yes and N for no. If the customers choose yes, the program will go to the first looping section, which is choosing the order. Else, if the answer is no, it will end the process. This will be the end for this if-else statement. After choosing one item, the system will print, do you want to order another item, which the customer need to enter either Y or N. While the customer choose yes to order another item, we set the payable as sum of payable and all the total 1 until 35. Then it will print the amount to be paid and get the payable amount from earlier. It marks the end of the do while loop statement here. Then we start another do statement. We print the message amount of money you have now in Ringgit Malaysia, and the customer will enter the amount of cash they have at the moment. If their amount of cash is less than amount of payable, it will print out your money is not enough and end the if statement. While amount of cash is less than amount payable, we set the change as the amount of cash minus the payable and print out as your change is and get the change from earlier. We end the do while loop statement here. Then we're going to pause the system while processing the receipt. Lastly, official receipt will be printed out and the ordered item will be shown while displaying the list of items bought. We set the total quantity to the sum of order 1 until 35 and get the quantity calculated from earlier as the total quantity of items ordered, total payable, amount of cash at the moment, and the change that will be received by the customers will be printed out and the system will get the value of each of them from earlier. Then it will print the message, thank you, please come again. At the end of the receipt, we will print the message "Thank you for your purchase." For further noticement, we will ring the number when item is delivered. We also print our email address, time and date when ordering, and created by at the end of the receipt. Continuing the if statement from the beginning, for else, we'll print "Thank you for coming to our store. Please come again later." We will end if else statement here. Finally, end the program.
Okay, lastly is for the demonstration part. Let's proceed. After compile and run, we will enter the main page. So, okay, this is what will happen when I run. Okay, so this is the main page. So we have the customer need to fill in their names and the phone number in the section below. So okay, I'll put my name. Okay, after that we have to put our phone number. Okay, after done, okay, ask us to maximize our screen to ease the purchasing affairs. So proceed. Okay, after done, filling the name and the phone number, we will be taken to the list of items. Number 3, for the list of items, so this is the list of items after we fill in the names and our phone number. So for the coding, okay, so here, enter, okay, enter. Okay, now we are in the list of items. Okay, so after we skim all of the items here and we decided to buy, just type Y and N for no. Okay, after that, number 4, when the program asks us, do you wish to place an order? So if we type in Y for yes, then we will be taken to the ordering hall here. Okay, for the coding, okay, here, if I type in Y, then we'll be taken to the ordering hall. After that, number 5, if the question asks, do you wish to place an order? And we type in N for no, then it will see out, thank you for coming to our store. Please come again later, dear. And the name we entered before. For example, here, I type in N here. And then it will see out, thank you for coming to our store. Please come again later, dear Muhammad Syazwan bin Ismail. After that, number 6, okay, this is the ordering process. So after we entering the ordering hall, the question we ask is, please enter number of item from the list here. So if you want to choose an item, enter the number of item that resides beside them. So for example, for black pen, the number is 1. For blue pen, the number is 2. For the liquid paper, the number is 3, and so on until the last items. So okay, for example here, I want to buy a ruler, so the number is 4. So I type in here 4 and press enter, and the program will see out ruler for me, and it also see out the price, which is 2 ringgit here. And the program will ask us again, how many items do you want to buy? So for example here, I put in 5, and the program will see out the total cost for the items we choose. So in my case, 5 of rulers, so I have total cost of 10 ringgit here. So for the coding, okay, here, for example, I want to buy a highlighter, so I type in 6. Okay, then the program is still out highlighter, and the price is 3 ringgit each. So for example, I want to buy 6, then I type in 6, and it will see out the total cost for 6 highlighter. So
the total cost is 80 ringgit. Then number 7, choose to repeat order. Okay, after we done the ordering process for the first item, then it will ask us, do you want to order another item? So if I type in Y for yes, then it will start the looping from like the first order. So just enter another item, for example 5 for geometrical set, then the price is 5 ringgit each. So I will just put in the frequency of the items, which is 6. So I have 6 of common geometrical set, and it will see out the total cost. So let's proceed to the coding. Okay, so I type in Y to repeat order. Okay, so it will start the looping, just the same as the first one. So for example, I want to buy oatmeal, number 11. So oatmeal is 2 ringgit and 50 cents each. So I want to buy 5. And we see out the total cost, which is 12 ringgit and 50 cents. So after that, the program will ask me again, do you want to buy another item? So this program will looping until I done order all the items I want. So after I done ordering, I just put in N. Okay, after that, number 8, if the system asks us, do you want to order another item? And we type in N. When we finish order all of the items we want, then the program will see out the amount of money we have to pay. So in this case, it is 40 ringgit. And okay, for the first case, if the money we entered to pay exceed the total cost, then we will be asked to enter another enough amount of money. Okay, here for example, the total cost is 40 ringgit, and the amount of money that I put in to pay is 35 ringgit. So, and it will see out your money is not enough. So we have to enter another amount which is sufficient enough to pay. So in the second case, if the money we enter exceed the total cost for 40 ringgit, then it will display the change of money if present. So in this case, I put in 45 ringgit to pay, then I have a change of Rm 5 ringgit. So let's proceed to the coding. Okay, here. Okay, for example, I want to buy one more item. I want to buy teh tarik. So do you want to another item? Yes. Teh tarik number 17. Want to buy 4. Okay, so this is all the items I bought. So okay, I want to end my order. So end. Okay, voila. It will see out the total cost for my items here. So for the amount of money that I have, okay, for example, I put in not enough of money, then I put 35 ringgit. Sorry, your money is not enough. Let me see out this statement. So we have to enter another amount of money that is enough to pay the total cost. So I put in 40 ringgit. Okay, now it is sufficient enough to pay the total cost. So I have my change, which is 4 ringgit and 80 cents. Okay, now this program will process my receipt. After that, number 9, what if I choose the number of items that is not in between 1 until 35? So for example here, I put in 43, which is not in the range of 1 to 35. Then the program will say out, sorry, this item is not available here. Would you like to reset the program and choose order again? So if I type in Y, then the system will reset and I have to put the order again. If I type N, then the system will quit. So for example, here, the system asks me to put in order, and I type in number 45, which is not in the range of the item. So it will see out, sorry, this item is not available here. Would you like to reset the program to choose order again? So if I type in Y, then I will order from the start again. And if I type in N, then the system will quit and I have to put my name and phone number back from the main page. Okay, lastly, number 10, our receipt after done the ordering process. So okay, this is the first part of the receipt and this is the second part because it is too long, so I separate it. Okay, for the first part, in the uppermost of the receipt, we display our shop name here, Advanced Vision Student Mall, the business address here, and our business contact here. So number 2, we display the items that have been bought by the customer and the frequency of the items. Okay, as we can see here, at first we display all of the items and we display the multiplier of the items that have been bought. So in this case, I've bought items from number 1 until number 12 and respective to their number here. So different items, different frequency here. Okay, and I also bought number 28 until number 30. So after displaying of the items, okay, number 3, in the lower part, we also display the total quantity of the items bought. So here, this is the total quantity of the items. So the sum of all of the frequency is 187. After that, the total cost of the items, which is 479 ringgit and 50 cents. And the amount of money that I've paid, so I paid 500. And the change of money is present. So the change is 20 ringgit and 50 cents. Okay. Okay, number 4. In the lowermost part, we bid farewell for the customer, thank them for using our service, mentioning their name, and we'll call them again when the item is ready. So here, thank you for purchase dear Muhammad Syazwan bin Ismail. That is the name I've entered at the main page. For further noticement, we will rank the number I've entered in the main page when the item is delivered. Okay, number 4. Number 5. We also display our email address for any inquiries ahead. So this is our business email. For any inquiries, you can contact it. Okay, and we also include the time that the customer use our service and also the date. Okay, let's proceed to the coding. So press any key to view my receipts. Okay, so this is the example of our receipt. So as I said before, the short name, the business address, business contact, and the items I've bought. So for example here, I buy highlighter, I buy oatmeal, and I buy a teh tarik. Then it will see out the quantity I've bought. So the total quantity is 14. The total cost is 35 ringgit 20 cents. And the money I've paid is 40 ringgit. The change is 4 ringgit and 80 cents. Okay. And farewell. Thank you for your purchase, dear Muhammad Syazwan bin Ismail. For further noticement, we will rank the number I have entered before when the item is delivered. So the email, our business email,
and the time used to access our program, and also the date. So that's all for the presentation of our project assignment. Thank you for lending your ears, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.